Welcome everyone. Welcome to Hauntly, a channel where we would explore all that is mysterious. Our stories include crime, murder, ghost and the supernatural. Like and subscribe the channel. Hit that bell icon and don't forget to share with your friends, for it's time to get scared. Today we would be discussing about the world's most haunted forest as ranked by BBC. The Hoia Baciu of Romania. Located on the west of the city of Cluj-Napoca, the forest is often referred as the Bermuda Triangle of Romania. Let us get into the various stories as to why this place is such a mystery. The forest is located at the distance of the city and stands as a spectacle of nature, but the locals say that it is a place of strange and weird activities. Once you enter the forest at the daytime, there is nothing but the sound of the wind rustling past the thick foliage. But once you take note of the surrounding, you would see the trees bending in a weird and unusual manner, and thus you enter a world of magic and mystery that captivates your mind. The locals avoid this place both at daytime and night, but some adventurers and paranormal investigators who had visited this place said to have been affected by the negative energy that shrouds the place. Legend has that once a shepherd who entered into the forest got lost with its herd and never came back. After a lot of searching, not a single trace was found. Question remains as where could a herd of sheep disappear inside the forest without even a trace or blood marks around? One tale tells of a young girl who disappeared into the forest, only to reappear 5 years later unable to remember where she had been. She was wearing the same clothes and hadn't aged for a day. It almost seemed that she was gone for a few hours. Over the years, many people had disappeared and haven't been found after searching rigorously. Years later, their bodies were recovered from the forest. People who have entered the forest often say to have heard giggling and voices among the trees and the bushes. They often get scared by the eerie feeling that someone is watching them. Thus, some believe that it's a door to a different dimension. There is a round place in the middle of the forest where no plantation grows. The soil had been analyzed multiple times and no scientific explanation as to why that's happening. People that enter the forest say that this clearing is the hotspot for the otherworldly feelings. According to one legend, the clearing is protected by the spirits of murdered peasants, who are guarding a gateway to other spiritual dimensions. In 1953, the biologist Alexander Swift pounded upon some shocking revelations. He often had felt that he was followed by some shadows. He roamed around the forest and took photos, but later when he developed them, he found strange lights and objects in the pictures that he had never seen. With what photographs that were recovered were eventually published in the book. On August 18, 1968, 45-year-old Emil Barnier and his girlfriend claimed to have seen UFO while they were in the forest. According to them, a circular object came flying from the sky and disappeared again. Those who enter the forest claim to have experienced feelings of uncontrollable anxiety, and there are also stories of people seeing paranormal lights and colors. A Ghost Adventures documentary captured one such red light in the clearing, freaking the presenters out. More recently, the paranormal energy of the forest is taking on the form of poltergeist and ghost activity. In one paranormal television series, an investigator sitting in this clearing in the forest was scratched and thrown on the ground by an unseen force. With that we would end our segment on Hoia Baciu, but our search would be on with our viewers. Tell us more about this place. Tell us your experiences and we would tell them to the world. Guys, we are introducing these new section where we would tell you stories. Mail us at hauntedlyors@gmail.com. Tell us your creepiest moments. Share pics and videos if you can. We would be soon back with some more interesting content. Till then, goodbye.